All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I want to welcome you to the Fjord Oyster Bank. It's a Thursday night. We're trying something new here tonight. It's the Shuck Strum concert series. Not only do we have a great artist kicking things off, we're broadcasting it on the radio as well here tonight on KMAS, AM and FM, so that's kind of a cool thing. Also streamed online around the world. Adam Thorne has decided to start us off here. I'm really excited. I had a good talk with him earlier this week about his inspirations and background, and we'll talk throughout the evening. But he has got all original songs for you here tonight, and it's just going to be a wonderful night of music. So please help me in welcoming Adam Thorne to kick off our Shuck Strum concerts.
Hey, thanks everybody. Here goes nothing. If I could get like a little less hot on this. When I was just a kid, I'd sit and watch her on her stool. She played memories and walking, most of all on a bayou. Gospel and country, popping ragtime too. She told me not to worry, she taught me to sing the blues. And even in my worst, she was always on my side. She went down too many rivers, and I was always on her mind. She always called me baby, even when I became a man. And when I go to see her, she'd take me by the hand, and she'd sing Long Tall Texan to a packed house in Orleans. Watermelon wine sitting in a spotlight. Don't let the good life keep passing you by. Well, she was raised on country sunshine, and she sang. In the memories I have, she'll always live on. Her smile like the sunrise, and her eyes like a delta dawn. And I always recall her with her song sheets on a stand, a microphone in its place, and the keys under her hands, singing Long Tall Texan to a packed house in Orleans. Watermelon wine sitting in the spotlight. Don't let the good life keep passing you by. Well, she was raised on country sunshine, and she sang. My Nana sang. Long Tall Texan to a packed house in Orleans. Watermelon wine sitting in a spotlight. Thank you. I wrote that song about my grandma. She was a great musician. She taught me a lot. This is a song about wanting to shut down everything and just take off into the woods or ocean or somewhere. I want an analog life in a digital world. I want to shut down my computer, hit the road, and just drive till my cell phone stops ringing. And I run out of bars of LTE. I want to build a little house by Lost Little Lake, far from the traffic of an interstate. And I fish every morning with the break of dawn. I go to sleep at night when the sun goes down. There's no crowds, no smog, no city lights, just the sun and the moon, the stars at night. I want an analog life in a digital world. I Wanna cash out my pension, buy a boat. I'll chase the sun through the sky, I'll just sail west till I find a little island nobody lives. I'm gonna sleep in a hut by a coconut tree, surrounded by a vast peaceful sea. And I'll fish every morning with the break of dawn. I'll go to sleep at night when the sun goes down. There's no crowds, no smog, no city lights, just the sun and the moon, the stars at night. I want an analog life in a digital world. I'm gonna sell all our crap and hit the road. I just drive down south to a place I know, somewhere between Texas and Mexico. I'm gonna set up a tent where we lie in the sand. I'll trace the constellations with your hand, and we can talk about the places that we will be. When the sun comes up, we'll go to sea. There's no crowds, no smog, no city lights, just you and me, the stars at night, baby. Thank you. I wrote this next song. I'm in the Navy, and I'm a submariner, and I was forward deployed to Guam for Christmas. So I'm sitting on this beautiful shell beach in tropical paradise, wishing I was back home with my wife and kids because it was Christmas. And so I wrote this. It's got kind of an island vibe, but this is Hideaway. When I finally get back home, I won't ever want to leave. Just spend every day wrapped up in our sheets. I know that just can't happen, but the thought of it is nice. I lock all the doors, I'll hide for the rest of my life, baby. Oh, what do you say? Oh, baby, let's hide away. Well, we'll only go out when we have to hit the store. Just see how long it takes us to get back to our door. Just shut the world out, yeah, we'll never let it in. The only visitors we'll get will be the best of our friends. Everyone will think I'm crazy, yeah, they might just be right, but it really won't matter if you're by my side. So, hey, what do you say? Oh, baby, let's hide away. Well, I know it's just a fantasy, just a hell of a dream. It's one that could come true on a nice long weekend. We could shut off all the phones, we won't answer the door. Put the world on hold for just a few hours more. Everything till Monday, everything but you. On this long lazy weekend, you're the only thing I'll do. Hey, what do you say? Oh, baby, let's hide away. Thank you. Yeah, I took a beer. I wrote this song about my kids. Being a dad's like the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. And so I wrote this for them. 18 years down the road, I can't believe how much you've grown. Seems like just yesterday, but it's more like a lifetime away. You had grass stains on all your jeans, about the cutest thing I'd ever seen. Windblown hair and you're running wild, you got a devastating smile. It didn't seem crazy, I'm in over my head. Being your dad is the best thing I ever did. It's funny how time passes by. First it crawls and then you fly. Memory plays tricks on me. The same thought, I can see that you're both learning how to ride a bike. And then one's in college and the other's driving. I remember on my proudest day when you both agreed to take my name. It didn't seem crazy, I'm in over my head. Being your dad is the best thing I ever did. The world keeps turning and life goes on. You started life so far from home. No matter where you are, I'm holding you close in my heart. And I can never describe the way that I'm so proud of you every day. I love you for exactly who you are, and I hope you knew that from the start. I'm crazy about you, I'm in over my head. Being your dad is the best thing that I ever did. Thanks. All right, Snooze Fest is almost over. It's gonna get loud. City, pulling us south and a little bit east to the deserts where we'll go. Find a state of thick pignon, or a little cooler royal. Take a nap in the shade, cause we made it, babe, down here in paradise. Cause it's fine, as long as you're by my side. Come on, baby, let's go for a ride. gonna set it ablaze and get out of here real quick. Find a good line, leave them all behind, just head out for the coast. Watch the sunset over the sea, cuddled up by a big bonfire. Stay up all night with the moon in your eye, down here in paradise. 'Cause it's fine, as long as you're by my side. Come on, baby, let's go for a ride. Someday soon we'll sleep in the moon, we got nothing better to do. Hear chimes on the breeze and the life will ease down here on our front porch. Just come and go, we'll take it real slow, we got all the time in the world. Life will be fine and you'll always be mine down here in paradise. 'Cause it's fine, as long as you're by my side. Come on, baby, let's go for a ride. Thank you. Oh, heck yeah. Thanks, bud. Cheers, everybody. That's a nice truck. You guys see that truck? You guys heard that truck. This is a nice truck. So when I was talking to Jeff, I was asking, because I was kind of nervous, because I'm a sailor, like I mentioned, and so therefore I can drink like a sailor, and I tend to curse like a sailor. So I was like, hey man, this is going to be like on the radio. Are we going to be on delay? And he was like, no, dude, we're not going to be on delay. You can't curse. This is a family establishment. I was like, oh man. And he's like, okay, there's 2 naughty words. And I was like, okay. So I got to do my first radio edit of a song, which is really cool. I wrote this one a while back. It's about when I was dating my wife. There's a million other girls and they're all the same, with that look in your eye, that smile on your face, and a pretty pink shirt on a shooting range. I can't see that I never met a woman quite like you. Somewhere in my heart I can feel it too. When you look like that, you move like you do, I'm probably hooked. 'Cause next to you I'm a mile high. This is just fun then, I don't mind, but if we end up together that'd be real fine. Next to you I'm a mile high. This song gets worse as the weeks go by. Keep running down this mountain, you give me eye. That little denim skirt showing off your thighs. I can't think there could ever be a weekend as good as this. Then the next one and the next, and you never miss. There's something crazy good about how you kiss. Yeah, I'm hooked. 'Cause next to you I'm a mile high. This is just for fun then, I don't mind, but if we end up together that'd be real fine. Next to you I'm a mile high. Yeah, next to you I'm a mile high. There's a million other things that I want to say. You look at me like that, I guess I can't wait. You pull me close, the world's away, and I feel free. Cause next to you I'm a mile high. This is just for fun then, I don't mind. But if we end up together, that'd be real fine. Next to you I'm a mile high. Yeah, next to you I'm a mile high. Thank you. Oh, right on. Heck yeah. If y'all like what you're hearing, I got a tip jar up here if you got folding money. I have a virtual tip jar if you just have digital money. And I've got stickers with a really cool logo that I had a friend of mine make. They're for sale for $2 per sticker. Get your slap game up, you know what I'm saying? Just put these things all over the back of street signs. I don't care. Vandalism's bad. But, you know, get my name out there. Promotion's good. Yeah, I'm official. I have a logo. It's cool. Man, I'm really kind of flying through my songs. I'll take it down a notch. I'll play one more and talk to Jeff for a bit. This one's called Sometimes. So when I'm under the ocean, I get a lot of times to like reflect on my life. And I wrote this one day because I wasn't depressed, but I was reflective. Sometimes the days grind, sometimes they fly. Every now and then I think I'm just killing time, waiting around to start the rest of my life. Sometimes things are good, sometimes they're bad. I try to remember all the good things I have, waiting for me to get back home again. Cause the life I want is just me and you, and whatever horizon we're heading to, just taking our time doing all or nothing that we have to do, and we'll get there soon. Sometimes I feel connected, sometimes I feel lost. I think about the future and I'm counting the cost. Spending my days out here instead of next to you. Sometimes I feel old, sometimes I'm young. Most of the time I'm just trying to have fun, working on living the best life that I know how. Cause the life I want is just me and you, and whatever horizon we're heading to, just taking our time doing all or nothing that we have to do, and we'll get there soon. sometimes you lose. When I'm down and out, I keep playing the blues to remind my heart that it won't always be this way. Oh, sometimes I'm just waiting on the day when it all lines up and finally goes my way, yeah. Because the life I want is just me and you. And whatever horizon we're heading to, just taking our time, doing all or nothing that we have to do. And we'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there soon.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. So far, so good. I like it. So tell us again a little bit about yourself. You mentioned you're in the Navy or submariner. Tell me a little bit about how that got started.
I had met my wife. I was living in Golden, Colorado, on the good-smelling side of Coors Brewery. So, like, there's, like, a bad-smelling side where they, like, wash out all the tanks, and then there's the good side where they, like, you smell beer, which is awesome. And so we had met, got married. I adopted our kids, and then 2008 happened, and I didn't have a job anymore. So I was like, I need a recession-proof profession. And after a little bit of bouncing around, we ended up like, the Navy wouldn't be so bad. And fast forward 16 years, and here I am.
And so you're up there in Bremerton, or where are you stationed
Yeah,
at?
so I'm stationed at Naval Base Kitsap Bangor. I'm on the USS Jimmy Carter. I've been on 3 different submarines, 2 different shore duties.
Wow.
I'm a senior chief petty officer. It's been a hell of a ride so far.
I bet. How about that? Thank you for your service here. So you've been all over the place. You were singing a little bit about being on the beaches, but...
Yeah, so one of the submarines I was on forward deployed to the island of Guam. We did 2 Western Pacific deployments out there, and got to see a whole bunch of the world that I'd never get a chance to see otherwise. The trade-off with that was missing a lot of, my kids growing up, but it's okay. We're all good. And I reflected on it, like I felt bad at the time. I was like, man, I'm missing everything. I'm missing, birthdays, pick your thing. My kids didn't think I was cool when I was deployed because, like, they were teenagers.
Right.
And nobody's going to hurt your feelings more than your own teenager.
That's true.
But now that they're adults, they think I'm real cool. And, like, it's great.
That's awesome. Well, again, thank you for your service here. And are you sticking in, or what's the plans there?
Retire, pension, be the dirtbag musician I always wanted to be.
Uh-huh.
Who knows? We'll see.
What's it like playing? Do you play on the submarine?
Yeah, I actually have like a little 3/4 scale guitar that I bring to sea with me, and nobody's told me to shut up yet, which is pretty cool.
That's
but
awesome.
I try to find like a little out of the way places to have some quiet. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you're sounding good so far. Let's hear
thanks,
some
of
more.
course. Yeah,
Let's hear
for
some
sure.
more.
I already played that one. You were sitting right there. Yeah. I'm going to bring my good friend Carlos Santos up. He's going to help me play a couple songs. I've got, if you search my name, Adam Thorne, on pretty much any streaming service, I've got like 4 songs up right now that are like kind of like demo songs. I got a full band kind of EP that should be coming out in the next couple of months. This one's hey. But Carlos, who you can find on Instagram at _guitarlos, is a really good friend of mine. We've known each other for a while. Fantastic guitar player, great singer. He's got a voice like honey. It's so good. It's not even fair. That's why I'm not letting him sing tonight. Yeah, but I can't. So like I can reliably count to 4, but like I can't figure out how to use one of those looper pedals to save my life. So he's gonna help me out with some guitar. I'm trying to dream my worries away for all the good that ever does. Ready to burn this thing. I'm alone and down in this place. Ready to burn it all down. Looking for something to do. I went out and found out the truth. Another painful lesson learned. I threw away my reason. Lies, I'll hide the highest treason. Scars are beauty that you have to earn. All of the same, it's a shame, and it'll only wear you down. The hardest thing to do is to live with yourself. Drifting out here in space, all of the things that I pushed away. If no one's close, then nothing hurts. I burned it all up with hate. I feel remorse just a bit too late. You can't go back if there's nothing left. All of my bull crap aside, I stood up and I found my pride. The only way out is through, you know. Tattooed and scarred on my skin. Stand up tall, man, just give 'em a grin. It drives 'em crazy when you win. This ain't no game, it's plain, and time will only wear you down. The hardest thing to do is to live with yourself. Thank you. You know how I said I had to edit lyrics on one of my songs earlier? I forgot to edit the lyrics on that one. That's why I kind of, yeah, I was like, I can do this on the fly. It's fine. Ooh, it was a close one. Time's a funny thing, how it passes, makes you forget. Scratching a git by living paycheck to paycheck. Long days in the sun, trying to work through the pain. The fear you lose it all the next time it rains. You think the odds are against you, the dealer stacked the deck. There must be some reason that you haven't figured out. Yeah, there's just been time by the skin of your neck, or you'll forget and you'll remember. Drinking margaritas at noon on a Friday in June, when we were both supposed to be at work. Driving with the top off in Winter Park, cuddled up after dark, hoping that the day won't end. And the stars at night were burning big and bright in the eyes of the girl that I love. And I would stay there with her forever if I could. Time's a funny thing, how it passes, it just flies on by. Then you're 20 years older in the blink of an eye. It's not the years, it's the miles, and that's what they say. Still the hard times come, but you don't feel the rain. Yeah, the odds are still against you, it's 100 to 1. You can take the time to breathe, but still you're under the gun. Still you fight, still you scrape, still you stay, and you try when it's dark. You still remember drinking margaritas at noon on a Friday in June, when we were both supposed to be at work. Tailing with the top off in Winter Park, cuddled up after dark and hoping that the day won't end. The stars at night were burning big and bright in the eyes of the girl that I love. And I would stay there with her forever if I could. Margaritas at noon on a Friday in June, when we were both supposed to be at work. Drank with the top off in Winter Park, cuddled up after dark and hoping that the day won't end. In the pale moonlight, I held her tight, and she would fly away if I let go. And I'd stay there with her forever if I could. Thanks.
So, Adam, tell me a little bit more, kind of the background, the style of music that you prefer. You listen. We talked that you listen to all sorts, and
Yeah, I'm all over the place musically. I'm all over the place with like who I reference. Some of my big influences are like Gosh, everything from like Dwight Yoakam and Waylon Jennings to like Blink 182, you know, for the like kind of pop punky stuff that
Sure.
I kind of write. I take a lot of inspiration from like Stevie Ray Vaughan and gosh, just all over the place, really.
Those last couple songs sounded a little Mark Knopfler-y to me. A
Yeah,
little bit.
I freaking love Dire Straits.
Yeah.
Like he's such a fantastic guitar player.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely like try to I steal things from great people, and I hope to sound good. You know what I mean?
And make it good. It
Yeah.
sounded great out there for sure.
Thanks.
You're online at Adam Thorne Music on Instagram and the streaming platforms that you can find. You were saying you have an EP coming out?
Yeah, it'll be streaming, hopefully, fingers crossed, in July.
Okay.
It'll be kind of just a 3-song EP, nice and upbeat, up-tempo, aggressive. It'll be awesome.
Oh, man. That's awesome. Well, again, I just really appreciate you being here and starting things off for us. Let's hear some more.
All right. I got to quit hitting my guitar so hard. I keep knocking it out of tune. Working 7 days a week for months at a time. Out here in the ocean with you on my mind. Hoping everything back home is fine. Thinking about the times that I've missed. Counting all the years that I've spent. Dreaming that I'm lying next to you. Tonight I'm gonna make up for lost time. Tonight I'm gonna kiss you all over and drink you up like wine. Tonight we'll both forget what it's like to be alone. Oh, tonight, babe, I'll be back where I belong. Saying easy was a part of the deal. I know there's times when you didn't feel like loving me was the best thing in your life. I know the days are lonely and the nights get cold. I know there's no place I'd rather be than home, holding you and making it alright. Tonight I'm gonna make up for lost time. Tonight I'm gonna kiss you all over, I'll drink you up like wine. Tonight we'll both forget what it's like to be alone. Oh, tonight, baby, I'll be back where I belong. combat boot straight to my chest. A force of nature I can't resist. I told you I love you for my whole life. So lay back, baby, let me treat you right. Tonight I'm gonna make up for lost time. Tonight I'm gonna kiss you all over and drink you up like wine. Tonight we'll both forget what it's like to be alone. All tonight, baby, I'll be back where I belong. I'm not getting a lot of guitar in this monitor. Can you turn that up just a little bit? I don't know how it's sounding out there, but I hope you guys are having a good time. I know these oysters are freaking delicious. What's that? Huh? Oh, dude, I have so many here. I wrote this next song. A buddy of mine at work was like, "You should write a song that's just goofy. All your songs are so like serious or like reflective, or like you write a bunch of love songs, which is weird for a dude that looks like you." But he was like, "Yeah, man, you should just write a goofy, like funky blues song or something." And I was like, "Okay." So I wrote this. It's called Crab Crusher. I live down here about half the year, making my living without fear. There's cover in my head, my teeth are sharp, and I'm making friends with creatures in the dark. When I get hungry, there's one thing to do: bust up some crab and eat a leg or two. I'm a crab crusher. Judging this the king is loads of fun. I'm a crab crusher. Spider or green, my hammer weighs a ton. Call me crab crusher. Stop me, man, cause I'm #1. I'm the crab crusher. Come on, man, it's loads of fun. Friends and I are gonna party down here. It's gonna be the event of the year. I got a mess of crab, it's going in a pot. Once it's done, it's gonna hit the spot. I got potatoes and corn, Tony C's in the mix. Bust up some crab, come and get your fix. Call me Crab Crusher. Dungeon is a king, it's loads of fun. I'm a crab crusher. Spider hole green, my hammer weighs a ton. I'm a crab crusher. Come on down, it's loads of fun. I'm a crab crusher. Stop me, man, 'cause I'm number one. Well, I bust it up and I throw them down, leaving piles of shells all over the town. And the beer's cold, but the water's hot. Leave it up to me, man, I know a good spot. Yeah, I'm pulling up pots till my belly's full. Bust up some crab, you know what to do. Call me Crab Crusher. Dungeon is a king, it's loads of fun. I'm a crab crusher. Spider hole green, my hammer weighs a ton. I'm a crab crusher. Stop me, man, 'cause I'm number one. Call me Crab Crusher. Come on down, it's loads of fun. Thanks. All right, I got like 3 or 4 more of mine, and then we can play some covers if you guys want to hear them. I'll get you back up for like the last few. Awesome, thanks, dude. If y'all would be real sweet and give my friend Carlos a hand, he's been fucking awesome for me. He's gonna come back up. I'm gonna play like 4 more of mine. I'll play some cover songs that, you know, you guys might know, probably, hopefully, I don't know. They're a lot of fun though. All right, this one's about bad dreams. I dreamed last night there's a dog in my door. Scratch would come in, making a mess on my floor. Wasn't there to stop it, so he made himself right at home. By the time I made it back, I wasn't welcome anymore. I dreamed of a wolf out in the snow. freezing from the cold, without a bag to keep him fed and warm. And as he died, he out of the moon. And I dream of ruin, and I dream of pain. All my worries are driving me insane. Dream I'm alone, miss home we had made. Emptied alive, my footsteps echoed out in space. The rain streaked the window and a storm was raging. Lightning crashed across the sky and the wind screamed your name. And I dream of ruin, and I dream of pain. All my worries are driving me insane. Sometimes I dream and I'm here in your arms. Sunlight fills the room, your skin's so warm. There's peace, and here I would stay. And then the dream's over, and alone I awake. Thank you. This one's about missing people in California. Saying things have been so crazy. Seems like something's always going on. It's been getting to you lately. You've been working hard, you're never home. Finally find the time to take a day and just do something for yourself. But you're down in California, and I'm stuck in this hotel. Started raining on a Friday, seems like 3 months ago or more. Work's been filling up my day, and I haven't been around that before. You finally found the time to take a day, and you're heading for the beach, but you're down in California, and I'm stuck here out of reach. And I know things are great down in the Golden State, and that you're doing fine. Wish I was down in California. Yeah, you're always on my mind. The plane leaves around 11, and I'm gonna be at your place by noon. Finally lined up our schedule, and we're gonna get a day or two. It'll be a just on a screen. We'll be down in California, living in a big daydream. And I know things are great down in the Golden State, and that you're doing fine. Wish I was down in California. Yeah, you're always on my mind. Wish I was down in California. Yeah, you're always on my mind. Thank you. I saw your face today while I was washing mine, and a lifetime of memory went down the drain just like time. All the fights and all the trouble, a few good things I recall, and trapped in drops of water, and I watched them fall. This feels like letting go. I wonder what took so long. Does the space between you and me mean my resentment's finally gone? All the years and all the miles that brought me to this place, and all the hard-earned lessons that show up on my face. My whole damn life, it's been nothing like you. We're running away from everything which you held true. And the further that I got, the more sure I became. And that's what helped make me the man I am today. I saw your face today while I was washing mine, and a lifetime of memory went down the drain just like time. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you guys like what you're hearing, I got a tip jar up here. I've got a virtual tip jar. I've got stickers for sale for $2. I think I've only got a couple originals left if you guys want to hear some. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple more. Thank you so much. Yeah, right on. Let's see. I look at your picture and I put it away. It's been 100 nights since I held you close. This is one more single day that I have to do this damn job, when all I want is a break and there's nowhere to go to get away from what I have to do today. So I'll get out of my rack, splash some water on my face, make some coffee and get on with it. There's no way to delay, but that stinking clock up on the wall will stop counting off time, and the calendar keeps changing days, and life is passing by. It's maddening to understand. This reality is mine. I know it's temporary. Temporary's a real long damn time. And before I know it, another year will pass. While I just try to keep my head, I know that this can't last. I don't know how many times I've forgotten how it feels to sit out in the sunshine where I could even hear anything but the sound of fans, where the air's fresh and clean. But these days keep on passing by out in this damn machine. I keep disconnecting from the world to do my job, and the life I love keeps moving where they miss me when I'm gone. But that stinking clock up on the wall will stop counting off time, and the calendar keeps changing days, and life is passing by. I look at your picture, I kiss you goodnight. Yeah, your face is the last thing I see every time I close my eyes. And someday soon I'll be back home. Yeah, I can hardly wait for time to have some relevance, to be present in today. I know I'll have to leave again sooner than I'd like. The life I built is worth it. It demands so much of my time. The profession that I chose to have, all the sacrifice. These steel boats help forge an iron will, and the fire's in your eyes. I'm working on being better than the man I was before, and the reason is the best thing that I could have hoped for. But that stinking clock up on the wall will stop counting off time. Yeah, the calendar keeps changing days, and life is passing by. Thank you. What's up? That's counting off. Carlos, you want to help me out one last time? I think this is going to be my last one. It's been a pleasure to play for you guys tonight. Thanks for having me. You guys didn't have much of a choice, but I'm glad to be here. This last song is kind of in the spirit of keep rocking in the free world. It's not political, but it's about freedom. This song's called Freedom. Thank you. Because the tires are doing fine. Truth was never meant to be a comfort. It's only fact, no more or less. When truth is twisted, subjected to ego, is the fiction that remains easier to bear. Justice was never blind, but they tore her eyes out, so she couldn't see that they rigged her scales to favor those in power and protect the wealthy. They blunted her sword so the wicked would prevail. What good is truth and justice without reason, or the ability to discern right from wrong? When disagreements met with fear and hatred, a society run by the weak will surely fail. Cherish freedom, know the truth so you can see through their lies. Sharpen the sword of justice and set her on tyrants, so the idea of what we could be will start to shine. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big hand to Adam Thorne here. Thank you so much.
Thanks a bunch, guys.
Carlos, thank you so much. The Shuck Strum concert series continues on through select Thursdays here at the Oyster Bank. Next week, June 19th, Aaron Gordon is going to be here. And then on June 26th, Randy Baugh is going to be here playing, not just in the back eating here this evening, but he'll be playing with the rehearsals. And again, you'll be able to hear these on KMAS.com. On our podcast and online. And so just again, a big thanks to Adam Thorne for starting us off here so much.
Thanks a bunch.
And I really appreciate the time here. Thank you so much.